Hello everyone, welcome back for a new Strategus video. We continue with our tutorial and I'm still a student in the academic world, so anything that I'm being taught, I have a test right after on it. So I will apply the same logic, and now we have got 6 tutorials, and so far we have seen the basic rules for beginners. So we have seen how to play Stratego with the setup, the 3 squares rules, the more square rule, the counter chasing, and then we have seen how to set up priorities and the balance to find between material and information, and we found out that 2 pieces advantage is a sort of turning point, as it can balance from one side to another. 3 pieces advantage usually leads you to a win, and 1 piece's advantage may be not enough. So now we have to combine all this information to solve this situation. Again, it's another quiz I found on the community server. I don't remember who published it, but it's a brilliant quiz. I think a lot of knowledge must be applied to solve this situation. So of course, if you want to try, and that will be the goal, before seeing the solution, which I will explain, try to solve it by yourself. You can use the Strategus workshop, you can use any other platform you want to try. You can try with a friend to play the free game mode, or you even can play it on a live board against yourself. So yeah, if you followed the tutorials, you should find the solution, hopefully, if I did my job well. You should, if you managed to do this, it means you really understood how Stratego basics work, and you are on a really good path to become an excellent player. So let's look at the situation, and before doing any move, just let's think about what's happening. Who is winning, who is losing, what is the position. So red only has 2 moving pieces left, he has 2 minors. On the other hand, blue has 4 moving pieces, 2 minors, 1 sergeant, and 1 colonel. So actually blue is up to in material 2 pieces, right? Let's assume that knowledge, well, we know everything from everyone, so nobody is up in knowledge, but blue is up in material. So on the paper, he should win, right? Of course, you know me, I wouldn't offer you a so easy quiz, and red can actually win even if it doesn't look like it. So now, as I said in the previous video, up 2 pieces doesn't necessarily mean that you win. It really depends on the positioning of the white. And positioning is something we have not fronted yet in a tutorial. We will certainly in a future tutorial. But let's see now what to do. What we can see also is, again, we have this tripod structure. So, very common outcome, it forces you to come with a minor in order to win, except if you capture all the other moving pieces. So, blue just moved down here, and there is nothing anymore which can stop this minor from going to the flag. So red is almost sure to lose, except if he manages to reach the opponent flag before the blue minor does. So it's up to red to move. So we have as red to capture the opponent flag. So one possible thing to do, of course, is to move this, right? So now the question is, whatever blue moves, this miner can come here, and he has 2 shots, 2 bombs he can capture. So blue will have to defend these 2 bombs, right? So let's start. Let's say blue moves this miner here, okay? Red moves here. Now blue is forced to either move down or either move here, because if this colonel doesn't move, red miner will just take this bomb on f9, and the flag is out. And this miner is too far away to reach the opponent flag. Of course, it would be stupid from red miner to take this bomb. Yes, it would open the flag and it would be excellent if we had a scout here. But blue miner would just trade, and then this miner is blocked and can no longer reach the flag, and this miner is close enough to get it. So now the question is, does blue move here or does blue move here? Well, if he moves here, of course this bomb here is protected, but this miner can move and can actually try to pass next to this stage, trade the miner, and then come again. We see that we have a sergeant here, so let's suppose that colonel moves here. One would be tempted to move here, but we don't arrive in time, and it's a loss now for reds, because the sergeant covered this bomb, the colonel covered this bomb, and the miner covers this bomb. So that's not a good idea. Okay, so let's try again. So let's say we move here, 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 and then instead of moving here, a good idea would be to move here. So now blue can't move this colonel because he would leave this piece undefended, and blue can't move this miner because he would leave this bomb undefended. Moving this miner doesn't help, so a good idea here would be to move either the sergeant to try to cover this bomb, allowing the colonel to move, or come back with the miner. From a square point of view, I think the best option is to come back with the miner. And here we will do something which is unexpected. We will put our miner, so of course colonel could jump on it, but by jumping on it, chain reaction we saw in the tutorial, well, we offer a piece, we sacrifice, but it allows us, again, priority, to take the bomb and then the flag. So blue can't take it, so again, we try to come back with our miner. Now we move here. Miner tries to come back. We move down, again. Colonel could try to jump on it, but if it does, the bomb is unguarded, and red can reach the flag. So again, blue miner moves, and now it's up to red. If we take this bomb while the colonel defends and that's over, we will lose our last miner. Okay, won't capture the flag, but we don't have any more moving pieces and we're losing. Instead, we are opening the flag here. He is forced to trade, and again, because of priority, because of this chain reaction, we can move and nothing can stop us anymore, and we take the flag and the win. So this is just a small quiz. If we go back to the very beginning situation, what does it apply? Well, we have the 3-square rule because the colonel is blocking the miner here. We have the positioning. Okay, we didn't speak about it in the previous tutorials, but still, positioning is important. We then have the priority and the chain reaction. So all these elements go together, as well as the setup, and we see also the importance to have, this one is the blue one, the importance to have miners in the end game, because they are extremely useful. And finally, it also brings the idea of the balance between info and material. In this case, the material alone doesn't mean much as long as it's not combined with other factors, in this case positioning. So remember, material goes against information, but material also goes with positioning. As we said, 2 pieces advantage doesn't necessarily lead to a win if these 2 pieces are not well positioned. 3 pieces advantage usually is good because you can block the lanes. 4 pieces is more than enough. 2 is still tricky. You can block 2 lanes, or you can trap a piece, but you leave 1 or 2 lanes uncovered. So it can be tricky depending on what your opponent still has, and especially if he makes bluffs. I hope that solving this quiz was useful for you. Let me know if you have other situations. I really love to solve these kind of quizzes, and I think it was a good test to test your knowledge and see at which point you are in your learning. Try to make it to the end if you didn't manage to do it. It's not a problem if you didn't manage to solve it at the first attempt. It needs time. It took me a lot of time to see what was happening. So don't worry, and I will try to come back with some more quizzes very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Next tutorial we will focus on memory, which is another aspect we didn't speak enough in my opinion, and which is extremely important. Thank you very much and see you soon for the next video.